Hello paddlers, welcome back to my channel. I've got a quick one for you today. I tell you what, it's bloody windy out there. I've got blinds at my window and my blinds are actually moving, so obviously the double glazing's not very good. It's an old property though. Right, yeah, just a quick one. I picked up some new gloves. Right, doesn't sound too impressive, but what shocked me was when I was looking for some. I found them from a company called O'Neill. I'd never heard of the company before. And it's a surfing company. They do all surf gear and stuff like that, surfboards. You know what I mean? And all the gear for surfing, basically. And I found these gloves and I thought they'll be ideal for what I want. And they're bloody good, actually. They come in a really nice box, I have to say. Right, really well made box with loads of information on and stuff. I'm not going to go into that because I don't want the video to be too long. Now, you can get different thicknesses. Right, now the gloves I'm going to show you, these are sort of like middle of winter, minus this, minus that, freezing temperatures. These are for chilly days, right, when it's cold. Right, like joking apart today, okay, it's what, it's the 22nd of December, it's cold, but it's not too bad. If I was out today, these would be perfect. In the UK, I know people in other parts of the world, it'd be freezing cold, but they've put a lot of thought into them. I got the 2mm, as I said, right, because the stretchy, right, so your fingers, you know, on some gloves where your fingers feel a bit tight and a bit uncomfy, right? The neoprene, and I don't know if you'll see on there, I'll mention this now, there's a strange pattern, there's a proper name for it, I can't remember, so I'm not going to lie, but there's a strange pattern to the neoprene, and what it does is, when water splashes onto them, it actually, let me tilt that down a little bit more, yeah, when water splashes onto the gloves, it runs off. Obviously, if you put your hand underwater, that's not going to work, but that goes without saying. But the actual, when water gets on, it doesn't just sit there like a normal neoprene glove, shall we say. This particular pattern, and it's like a rigid pattern, and it's designed for the water to run off. But they are easy to put on. Right, because they're stretchy. They're a little bit longer in the wrist, which is good because they can go under your gear to keep you nice and warm in your hands and stuff. But they're easy to take off if you have to. But what I really do like about them, but like I said, these are really designed for like surfboards, so you can understand why this next bit is important, is the actual palm part. Right, this material, it's like I couldn't call it a gel, but it's like a rubbery material that's extremely, well, sticky is the wrong word, grippy, I don't even know if that's a real word. It grips real, so you can hold your paddle really well, but at the same time, I suppose, if you have your paddle on a feather, right, these wouldn't be ideal, right, because as you're paddling, you slide one of your hands, depending if you're left-handed, right-handed, but whatever. And because these have got such a good grip, obviously you can let go of things, duh. But they've got a really good grip for your paddle, whether it be carbon fibre or aluminium, or for our American cousins, aluminum. Aluminium. Anyway, well, that's one viewer I've lost. But yeah, they're very comfortable. Excuse me. Like I said, these are the 2mm because I've got big, thick, super strong, super padded, right, heated gloves and 5mm neoprene gloves and all sorts of stuff. I wanted some for chilly days, but that were still extremely flexible, but that would be able to grip my paddle well. And these are perfect. These are really good. And they've put, I'll tell you what else I liked, right? Just you can tell they've put a lot of thought into them, because they've even put a lot of thought into the design. If you look here, you've got a trademark here, but there ain't one on that side. And they put a trademark on the finger there, right, but there ain't one on that side. It's the same as the palms, trademark, none on that side. They've thought about the design, so they wanted them to look good. They've really thought about the design, which means they've took care in the product. They're caring about the product, which leads to a bloody well made pair of gloves, I have to say. Extremely well made. I picked these up from Amazon, to be honest. I picked them up. No, I didn't. Did I? Yes. I'll leave a link in the description. I can't remember where I got them from. I'll leave a link in the description. I'll double check. But the warm, they are warm. They will keep your hands warm on a chilly day. Right. Plus, with the added benefit, if you're paddling and water splashes on, right, it's just going to run off because of this strange design on them. Like I said, I can't remember the name, but it's like a special design for water to run off quick. I actually, because what I did, I put my hand in I put my hand in a bucket of water, lifted my hand out, and the water runs off instantly. I should have recorded that, but I'm not going to do it now. And even when wet, your hands still feel warm. Now, like, I must say this again, because I know some frigging troll will tell you, yeah, they won't keep your hand warm in minus frigging 10. No, they wouldn't. They're not that type of a glove. Like I said, these are designed for surfers. That's probably why the entire, from the fingertip all the way down the palm, even this part of the wrist, has got a really good grip on it. Something to do with, I'm no expert in surfing, so it'll be to do with holding the surfboard, getting your hands, but they're for when surfers do like winter paddling. So they are brilliant. I have to admit that these are absolutely fantastic gloves, and that's why I wanted to share them, just in case you're in the market for some warm, for cold weather paddling. Alright, not minus freezing. I've covered that. I'm not going to cover it again. But for cold weather paddling, these are great. And like I said, that grip. Oh, and also the actual material they use on this stuff. If it gets wet, it grips just as well as when it's dry. I could put all the science up, but I'm not going to do that. If you're interested, I'll leave a link in the description. Not affiliate or out like that. I'll leave a link in the description. Check them out yourself. And you never know. 22nd of December. Wait till January the 1st. You might get them cheaper. January sales. But they are warm. And they're extremely comfy. And what I do like is you can get them on and off real easy. But when they're on, they feel like a glove. Fit you like a glove. They feel comfortable, tight on you, as in tight like a glove. But they feel comfortable. They are a bloody good pair. Not the cheapest in the world, but most definitely not the most expensive. But yeah, so I just thought I'd share these with you because it was unusual. I'd never heard of the company, but at the same time, I wouldn't have done, would I, with it being a surfing company? And it must be something to do with this bloke here, that's probably O'Neill. And the bit I did read, it's something to do with him being some sort of top surfer. But I thought I'd mention it. And like I said, you get... Don't know why, but you see, you get this information. I suppose it's before you open the box. This handprint, and I ordered large, right, and my finger actually fit bang on the large mark. So it's probably so you can check before you open them and send them back, just in case. I don't know, but there is information on here, but. You get a really nice box rather than it just coming in a plastic bag. And the gloves are bloody great, and I'm extremely happy with them. So I just thought I'd knock out a quick video to to share, just in case someone's after another pair of gloves for cold weather. I mean, autumn, well, autumn 100% brilliant. Right, just hitting the end of winter, brilliant. And on them days where it's not too bad in winter, as in minus degrees, I reckon these would be good too. I don't know what they'd be like in minus degrees. Right, they're only 2 mil, but you can get thicker ones. But I'm extremely happy with them. Extremely happy. But I'll say one thing: when paddling, always have a spare pair of gloves with you as well. Because you could be paddling, your hands could be nice and warm, stop for a little bit, your hands might feel chilly because they might have got wet. So take them off, put some nice warm gloves on, keep your fingers warm before you start paddling again. Okay, I'm going to leave that one there, and I don't know why I do that. I was asked, why do you do that? Why do you sometimes take your glasses off and put them on again? You'll be talking, you'll take them off and you'll put them on. I've no idea. I've no idea. I'm doing it now. I've no idea. I think it's just a habit. Okay then, paddlers, I'm going to leave it there. Hope you found this interesting, and I'll leave a link in the description. I think it was Amazon though, but the place itself, O'Neill's, if you look, I'll leave a link to their store as well, because everything and anything, okay, to do with surfing and skiing as well. They've got loads of gear, loads and loads of gear, and they've got some pretty good boots, but I've already got all that. So if I'd have come across this shop earlier, I would have used them a lot more for some of the other gear I already own. And I know in the future, if I, for argument's sake, wanted another hat or some sort of top or new wetsuit or something, I would look there. Okay then, even though at the moment I don't need any of that stuff. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there, paddlers, and simply say thanks for watching. Check out the description for any links and stuff like that. Okay, I may be back beforehand, 22nd of December now. In fact, according to the weather forecast, on the 25th of December, it's meant to be pretty damn good round here. No rain, light wind, so I'm hoping to get out on the water on the 25th and get some paddling in. So fingers crossed for that one. But I may see you before then, but if not, hope you all have a great new year. Okay, I'll catch you later.